या निशा सर्वभूतानां तस्यां जागर्ति संयमी यस्यां जागृति भूतानि सा निशा पश्यतो मुनेः. Hello friends, this is the 69th shlok of the second chapter of Bhagavad Gita, and today we will understand this shlok in detail. So let's first go over its meaning. So the shlok says Ya Nisha Sarva Bhutanam, which means that which is night for the manifested ones, where manifested one means people. Tasyam Jagarti Sanyami, which means in which the wise one or the self-controlled one is awake. Yasyam Jagrati Bhutani, which means in which all the manifested ones are awake, which means in which all the common people are awake. Sa Nisha Pashyato Muneh, which means that is seen as night by the wise one. So, in this shlok, Shri Krishna is saying that what is seen as night by the common people is considered day by the wise people, while what is considered day by the common people is seen as night by the wise person. So, here the idea can be well understood if you first take day to be knowledge and night to be ignorance. So if you take it like this, then the shlok basically becomes that what is considered knowledge by the common folks is basically ignorance for the wise person, while what is considered as ignorance by the common folks is knowledge for the wise person. So this idea is contradictory in the sense that the knowledge of the common folks is considered as ignorance by the wise person. So why is Shri Krishna saying that? So to understand this, think of a baby which is just born. So this baby which has just born is ignorant. It has pretty much no idea about how this world works, and so common people consider this newborn child to be ignorant. Now as this child grows up, then he realizes his position in this world. He realizes what his name is, to which family he belongs, to which religion he belongs, to which country he belongs, and then later on what his occupation is, and things like that. Now, when the child grows up and realizes all these things, then the common folks consider him to be the one with knowledge. But the thing is that this knowledge that the child has gained puts a lens on top of his way of looking at this universe. He looks at this universe through the lens of his knowledge. So the best example for that could be the comparison of how a Hindu and a Muslim looks at this universe. So in India we have a significant population of Muslims and Hindus, and they are all basically one and the same people. They have same ancestry, same cultural background, and they are living right now also in a similar society. However, because of their identification with different religion, they look at this universe in a very different manner, and this basically leads to a lot of conflict. So now if you were to compare these people with a newborn child, then of course the newborn child does not have this lens of knowledge on top of him. He basically takes in the information the way it is presented to him. He does not really modify that knowledge based on his own knowledge. So in a certain access, in a certain way, for the person who is actually wise, he sees that this child actually is far more wiser than the grown up people, because the grown up people, they are really not realizing the truth. They cannot really see things for what they are. They always put a lens of their own knowledge on top of it. So even though for a common person they might seem to be a knowledgeable person, but for a wise person, he knows that these people are actually ignorant. They are all sleeping in their own knowledge, while the newborn child who is fresh, who has not put on any lens, he's actually wiser because he sees things for what they are. He does not really put his lens on top of it. And that is the reason why you will see that the children in that sense are unrestricted. They look at this universe in a very dispassionate way, and they don't really care too much about it, and thereby that's why they live a very carefree life. So the wise person also behaves in the same way. Now we can come back to the idea of day and night also over here after we've understood this. So Shri Krishna has said that what is day for common person is basically night for the wise person. The point over here that is being mentioned is that when we are awake, we are actually putting on these lenses of knowledge on our behavior, and so whenever we behave or whatever we look at it from that lens. But when we go into sleep, then this lens is taken off and our subconscious mind takes over, and that subconscious mind then shows us the things for what they truly are. And so basically your night time, which is your sleeping time, actually is closer to truth, because there you are in touch with your subconscious mind. And so a wise person, he realizes this. He realizes that his subconscious mind is something which is truer to him than his conscious mind, which he is in access of in the day. And so he thinks that the night time when we are going to sleep actually is closer to truth than the daytime behavior that we carry out, while a common person thinks that the daytime behavior that we are doing is actually true, while at the night time when we are dreaming, then we are basically just dreaming. So that is not really true. So that is the message also over here that is presented by Sri Krishna, that basically when we are behaving in this universe, we are always behaving through the lens of our knowledge. And so we think that we have knowledge, but actually that knowledge is what leads to our ignorance. So I hope that I have explained this shlok well to you. With that, I will close this video. I'll see you all in the next video. Take care.